Today I am back reacting to more Sims 5 leaks that I've seen since making my previous video. I showed off the build mode, what that looks like, but I've got better footage of that build mode for you with the actual textures and everything showing up the way it should be doing. But what I want to talk about right now is how the Sims 5 Sims might look. This is from Boring Bones TV. He posted a video and he showed off this screenshot in the video, which has me a little bit sus, I'm not gonna lie. Like I mentioned in my previous video, I don't want them to go down the Pixar route. And then of course, literally the next day, I see this picture. Or like, this is looking very Pixar to me. So I just posted this tweet, I just felt, if this is how the Sims look at launch, it's a pass from me. That's the truth. If they look too Disneyfied and too Pixar like this, I don't know what's going on. Like, they look cool, but cool for a Disney game, not in The Sims 5. This just isn't it. And I just put they look too much like Pixar characters. And so many people agree. Some people don't agree. Some people actually like the way that it looks, which is fair enough. You know, some people have different tastes than me, and that's totally fine. I'm just going to scroll down and show you what other people are saying. Let me show you in a better view than this. I hate that view. Can't see it properly, but it's giving mobile game characters, although I really like the cartoony styles, so maybe it'll be cute. Realistic Sims kind of freak me out, like Uncanny Valley-ish. And I put, I don't want them to look as realistic as Inzoi or GTA 6, but I also don't want them to go down the same Fortnite style with clay hairstyles. And other people are also agreeing, saying very similar things. And it looks like a mobile version, it looks very Peggy 7. Also, people are saying it's still in development, so this is a very early look, and this isn't the final design either. Somebody also said I like the height customization, and I also agree, because clearly they are different heights, which is good, very good to see. And obviously the whole body positivity stuff, promoting a very large sim, which, you know, it's to be expected in The Sims, but if I scroll down, I'll just show you a few more. So these are some more pictures, which I've seen these. I saw them on the Project Renee Behind the Sims Summit. I saw all of these, and I was a little bit alarmed when I saw them, because I was like, that's not The Sims. But this picture, I don't see the issue with this one. I don't think it looks too bad. This doesn't look too Pixar to me. Obviously, they don't have any clothing or hairs or skins, I don't believe. Like, doesn't look that unique. They're both the same default Sims. Maybe they're the prototype. Well, obviously, yeah, it says there, prototype scene, duh. But these, I'm not that bothered about. It's just, like, these. I don't know what's going on with that. The eyes are way too big. It's giving Pixar. And that's not The Sims. It's not how The Sims should look. I don't know if this is going to be their final style, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are agreeing. This is so bad, what the F. Feel free to let me know what you think to these in the comments. Do you want to see Pixar-looking Sims in The Sims 5? Do you want them to look a bit more realistic like they do in Inzoi? Or do you just want the perfect blend of like The Sims 4 going into The Sims 5 where it doesn't have clay hairstyle? Or do you like the clay hairstyle? Just let me know whatever you think to this in the comments. Now I'm going to move on to what Simatically has been posting. So he's posted some screenshots from pre-alpha Android version. That's very important. I've muted a lot of Sims accounts because I find a lot of them very annoying. They're very loud and entitled and I can't stand it. So some of them are probably going to be annoyed, but I just want to show you this. So I'll explain the microphone because people asked me in my previous video what that meant. So what they're aiming to do with The Sims 5 is make it multiplayer, where you can basically build and I believe hang out with your friends. I don't know if this is going to be like Fortnite, where there's a hub where you all jump and join together, like a big public room. I don't know the correct words for it. Similar to like PlayStation Home, for example. I don't know if it's going to be like that, where you've got a hub where you all join and meet, or if it's just going to be you invite your friends and you can invite however many people you want and you can just build together or hang out together. I don't know. I don't understand all of that just yet, but it says here you can select a building. Now, I just want to talk about this picture right here. This has me a little bit concerned, I won't lie. It reminds me of The Sims 4 and the map screen where you've only got 4 or 3 lots to choose from in one neighborhood. This might not be the whole map though, so I can't say for certain, but Like, I want The Sims 5 to be a bit more advanced where you can actually get rid of all of these buildings all around you. Maybe you can do that, I don't know yet. We don't know what it's going to actually be like, but I just hope that we can actually customize our worlds any way that we like. I hope that we can get rid of any building that we want, any tree, any decorations, and make it the way that we want. I hope that we're not just stuck with what EA gives us. I hope that we have full customization, because what they've showed off so far with the build mode looks really promising, and I can't wait for it. So I just hope that we've got that same kind of customization with the world, and we can create it any way that we like. I hope that we get that from launch instead of waiting until we get like a creator world tool, if we even ever get one. But yeah, it shows just free buildings that you can choose from, and obviously these are apartments. Like I showed you in my previous video, it didn't have any textures on any of the objects. It was very annoying. They were all like prototypes or whatever. But in this, you can see it all how it's meant to look, and I love how that customization option is. I love that. Look at how many freaking chair slots you can have. Look at how much you can extend it. That is pretty wicked to me. But yeah, you can see all of the textures. I wish I'd have had this video before I actually made mine, but oh well. Let me just skim through it a little bit. You can see how the bed looks properly, and you can customize that fully. I believe you can hopefully make the beds like a king size bed this time, and you can extend it. That'd be a cool thing. And then if we go to the other one, look at how many people I've got muted. But it's just showing like the microwave. Look at that. We have been starved with The Sims 4. Like, look at that. You can literally move the microwave any place that you want. And you can place objects on top of your microwave. And it's got the axis grid. How cool is that? I didn't think we'd get anything like that in a Sims game. A lot of people as well online have been saying that they're copying Paralyze, because Paralyze looks very similar and it's got the same kind of art style. And people were saying that in my comments yesterday, and I kind of agree, I won't lie. I do think that the Sims team have probably got a bit of inspo from them, but I feel like they all steal ideas from each other, and I'm not going to be a Karen and say that the Sims needs to, you know, give Paralyze a shout out or whatever. They're never going to do that. They're a business at the end of the day, and the Sims can use that excuse that Paralyze has stolen their whole concept. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. You can't really argue it, I guess. Unless it's a straight up copy of every single thing in the game, then fair enough. But I'll just show you the different sink types. I'm so glad that I can actually see what it all looks like with the textures and the colors and things. You know, this part will probably annoy a lot of people. Like me personally, I'm not bothered about it. I like having a bit more customization options, but I could tell that this will probably annoy a lot of people. They were even saying it in the comments on the previous video. Just like there's too much customization options where you can change every individual part. People were saying they already spend way too much time building in The Sims 4. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass in this new game, and I understand what you mean completely. I personally like having more customization options, but it probably will get a bit tedious after a while. I just want to say that let's use Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo as an example. I feel like Planet Coaster probably take their customization a bit way too far, because every time that I've tried to build a coaster theme park or a zoo in Planet Zoo, I've always felt very overwhelmed because there's just too much to bloody do. But in this game, I will say that it does look a bit easier, and I hope that the build and buy catalog has an easier interface, easier UI, and it's all a lot more organized than it is in The Sims 4, because looking through that bloody catalog in The Sims 4 drives me insane. That's why it takes a long time for me personally to build, because I'm constantly looking through the catalog for something to use that I like. I hope that it's easier with The Sims 5. It looks like it is, but another little customization option with a laptop, you can change every single part of it. Let me press bloody play. You can change the secondary, the accent, and whatever that said before. You could change the patterns on the screen. So I kind of like that. I ain't got anything bad to say about that. It's kind of cool to see. That is pretty much the leaks covered. I just really wanted to show you what they look like with the proper colours. You know, you can probably check out more from Simatically. I'll probably keep posting leaks. I'm not really going to cover any more leaks, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm going to leave it at that until we've got proper confirmation from EA. I just really wanted to make these videos because I don't know, bored. I wanted something to do, and I need something to take my mind off of Clown World. So I might as well talk about, you know, The Sims, because I still enjoy The Sims. But in my next video, I'm going to be talking about what I want and what I do not want to come into The Sims 5, what I am very much against, and what I, you know, really would love to see. So stick around for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to follow me on Twitter if you like. I do get a bit opinionated, so just be warned that if you can't handle differing opinions, then probably not the Twitter profile for you. But I welcome you to challenge yourself, and I welcome you to be a much, you know, mentally stronger person. But I post a lot of stuff. I talk about Sims. I talk about all sorts of shit. So feel free to check me out. I am obsessed with this YouTuber and his posts, his opinions. Like, he just rips the Sims community, especially the Sims 4 community. He calls them out. He says it how it is. I really respect this guy. Like, a lot of them need to be fucking told. So you might like some of these tweets that I post, but that is it. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.